If you're over 70 or caring for someone who is, this might surprise you. Doctors are now recommending that seniors walk less and focus more on a specific set of exercises instead. Now, don't get me wrong, walking is still good. It's low impact, it gets the blood flowing, and it's accessible to just about everyone. But here's the thing most people don't realize. Walking by itself isn't enough, especially when it comes to building strength, improving balance, and preventing dangerous falls. In fact, many seniors are walking every day thinking it's keeping them strong. But then one slip, one misstep, and suddenly they're in the hospital with a hip fracture. So today, we're going to break down 5 essential exercises that doctors and physical therapists say are even more effective than walking for older adults. These moves aren't complicated. You don't need fancy equipment, and most of them can be done right at home. Let's jump in with the first one. Exercise number 1, wall sits. Okay, first on the list is the humble but mighty wall sit. This exercise is all about building strength in the thighs, glutes, and core, which are the muscles you rely on every time you stand, climb stairs, or catch yourself when you trip. Here's how to do it. Stand with your back flat against a wall. Slowly slide down the wall until your knees are bent at a 90-degree angle, like you're sitting in an invisible chair. Hold this position for 10 to 30 seconds. Slide back up to standing. Rest. Repeat 2 to 3 times. If you can't get to a full 90-degree bend yet, that's totally okay. Go as low as feels comfortable and safe. Build up over time. Why it's better than walking? Walking keeps your legs moving, sure, but it doesn't strengthen your muscles like this does. Wall sits improve endurance in your leg muscles, which is key to standing longer, walking farther, and preventing fatigue-related falls. Boosts lower body strength. Improves stamina. Builds the muscles that prevent wobbling and give you better control. Exercise number 2, toe and heel raises. Next up, toe and heel raises. This is one of the simplest yet most powerful balance exercises for seniors, and you can do it anywhere, anytime. Here's how. Stand behind a chair or countertop for support. Slowly rise up on your toes, lifting your heels off the floor. Pause for a second at the top, then lower back down. Then do the opposite. Lift your toes off the floor while keeping your heels down. Alternate between the two for 10 to 15 reps. This movement strengthens your ankles, calves, and feet, the exact areas that help keep you stable on uneven surfaces or when you need to react quickly. Why it's better than walking? Walking works in a straight line, but toe and heel raises strengthen the muscles that control your foot placement, which is what actually helps you recover when you lose your balance or step awkwardly. Enhances ankle stability. Prevents tripping on uneven ground. Helps with quick recovery when you stumble. This is especially great for seniors who've noticed unsteadiness or hesitancy when walking outside or on stairs. Exercise number 3, seated leg extensions. Let's shift to something even more joint-friendly, seated leg extensions. If you have arthritis, knee pain, or just don't feel steady on your feet, this one is perfect. Here's how. Sit tall in a sturdy chair with your feet flat on the ground. Slowly straighten one leg out in front of you as far as it'll comfortably go. Hold for a second or two, then lower it back down. Alternate legs. Aim for 10 to 12 reps per side. This targets the quadriceps, the big muscles at the front of your thighs, which are essential for standing up, walking up steps, and preventing knee instability. Why it's better than walking? Walking often bypasses this kind of isolated strength work. Seated leg extensions give you more control over each muscle, which helps with coordination and strength without straining your joints. Builds key knee-stabilizing muscles. Safe for people with arthritis or limited mobility. Helps prevent buckling or weakness in the knees. You can even do this while watching TV or during your morning coffee, super easy to incorporate into your day. Midway transition. why these exercises matter more than ever. Now, before we move on to the last two exercises, let's take a moment to zoom out. Why are doctors shifting focus away from walking and toward exercises like these? Comes down to three words: strength, balance, recovery. Most seniors who fall don't fall because they don't walk enough. They fall because they don't have the strength to stay up when they slip, or the balance to catch themselves, or the recovery ability to react fast enough to avoid injury. These exercises help train your body for real-life moments, the kind where one good step can make the difference between staying safe or ending up in the ER. So let's keep going, because the next exercise targets exactly that: reaction time and balance. Exercise number 4, single leg stand with support. Now let's talk about an exercise that looks incredibly simple but is one of the strongest predictors of fall risk in older adults: the single leg stand. And don't worry, you're not expected to balance on one foot like a flamingo right away. We're going to do this the safe way with support. Here's how. Stand behind a sturdy chair or near a counter. Hold the back of the chair lightly with one hand. Lift one foot off the floor and hold the position for 10 seconds. Put your foot down, rest for a moment, then switch sides. Aim for 3 rounds on each leg. If that's too much, start with 5 seconds or even keeping one toe lightly on the ground and work your way up. Why it's better than walking? Walking doesn't challenge your balance reflexes nearly as much as standing on one foot. This movement activates the deep stabilizing muscles that keep you upright when you reach, twist, or step off a curb. Trains the body's natural balance reflex. Builds coordination between feet, ankles, hips, and core. Improves posture and control when transitioning between movements. Once you're stronger, try doing it without holding on, or close your eyes for an added challenge with supervision. Exercise number 5. Seated or wall marching with arm motion. Our final move is a coordination powerhouse. Marching with arm movement. And you can do it seated or standing, whatever suits your balance and energy levels. Here's how it works. Sit tall in a chair or stand with your back to a wall for support. Begin lifting one knee at a time like a slow, exaggerated march. Now add in your arms, raise the opposite arm as your knee lifts just like you would naturally when walking. Go for 30 to 60 seconds at a slow, steady pace. Rest, then repeat 2 to 3 times. This exercise mimics the natural rhythm of walking, but amplifies it by forcing your brain to coordinate upper and lower body movements at once. Why it's better than walking? Walking becomes automatic, we don't think about it. But marching with intentional movement builds neuromuscular coordination, balance, and even gets your heart rate up. Boosts brain-body connection. Improves reaction time and movement control. Gets your blood flowing safely and gently. This one is excellent for seniors with mild cognitive decline or balance anxiety. It builds confidence without too much strain. Building a realistic routine. Alright, you've now got all 5 essential exercises that doctors recommend for seniors over 70. But here's the key, you don't need to do them all at once. Instead, try this simple routine to start. Option A, the daily 10-minute routine. Pick 2 exercises per day and do them for 5 minutes each. Rotate combinations to keep it fresh. Option B, the 3x per week full routine. Set aside 15 to 20 minutes 3 times a week and cycle through all 5 exercises. Here's a sample weekly layout. Monday, wall sits plus marching. Wednesday, toe/heel raises plus single leg stands. Friday, seated extensions plus marching with arms. Don't worry about reps or perfection, just focus on doing something consistently. That's where the real progress happens. And if you're feeling sore or tired, that's a sign your body is growing stronger, not weaker. Signs your body is getting stronger. Wondering how you'll know these exercises are working? Here are some subtle but powerful signs of progress to look out for. You're standing up from the couch with less effort. You don't feel as wobbly when reaching or turning. You're catching yourself before a full stumble happens. Your knees feel more stable going up or downstairs. You're less winded from basic tasks like walking to the mailbox. These may seem small, but they're huge wins in terms of safety and independence. And if you're a caregiver, watch for these changes in your loved one's movements. Even a slight improvement in coordination can reduce fall risk dramatically. Staying safe while exercising. Before we wrap this section, let's cover a few quick safety reminders. Always use a support surface when trying a new movement. Don't hold your breath. Exhale as you move, inhale as you rest. Avoid pain. Some discomfort is okay, but sharp pain means stop. Hydrate. Drink water before and after. Wear proper footwear, non-slip, supportive shoes make a big difference. And of course, talk to your doctor or physical therapist before starting if you've had recent falls, dizziness, heart problems, joint replacements, or if you're unsure about any specific movement. It's better to be cautious, and they might even help you modify exercises to match your exact needs. Wait, should I quit walking? Now, before we go any further, let's answer a common question. So, should I stop walking altogether? Absolutely not. Walking is still a great form of low-impact cardiovascular activity, and it's fantastic for improving mood, supporting joint health, boosting circulation, keeping the body moving daily. But here's the thing, walking alone isn't enough, especially after 70. As we age, our muscles naturally weaken and our balance reflexes slow down. Walking won't reverse that, but targeted strength and balance exercises can. Think of walking as your foundation, but strength work is what keeps the house standing. So by all means, go for those morning strolls. But don't rely on walking alone to prevent falls, rebuild strength, or stay truly mobile in the long term. 3 big fitness myths for seniors. Let's bust a few common myths that stop people over 70 from exercising properly. Myth number 1. I'm too old to build muscle. Truth, you can build muscle at any age. Research shows people in their 80s and even 90s can gain strength with resistance training. Myth number 2, exercise is dangerous after a certain age. Truth, what's actually dangerous is not moving. Staying sedentary increases your risk of falls, cognitive decline, and loss of independence. Myth number 3, if I have arthritis or joint pain, I should avoid movement. Truth, gentle exercise relieves joint stiffness and improves flexibility. You just need the right moves, not to sit still. Bottom line, the biggest mistake is doing nothing. How to stay motivated. Alright, so how do you actually stick with this? Motivation is tough, even for younger folks. So here are a few mindset tricks to help you stay on track. 1. Make it small and simple. Don't aim for an hour-long routine right away. Just 5 to 10 minutes is enough. Start with 1 exercise, 1 round. If you do more, great. If not, you still win. 2. Pair it with something you enjoy. Turn on music, an audiobook, or your favorite show. Let movement be something that feels good, not like a punishment. 3. Track your wins. Use a notebook or calendar to jot down what you did. Seeing those check marks build up is powerful. 4. Tell someone. Share your goal with a friend, caregiver, or family member. Even better, invite them to do it with you once a week. And remember, progress, not perfection. Some days you'll feel tired. Some days your balance may feel off. That's normal. What matters is that you keep showing up in small ways. Quick recap, the 5 essential exercises. Let's do a quick refresher before we close out. The 5 exercises doctors recommend instead of relying solely on walking. 1. Wall sits for lower body strength. 2. Toe and heel raises for ankle and foot stability. 3. Seated leg extensions for knee support. 4. Single leg stands for balance and fall prevention. 5. Marching with arms for coordination and circulation. Together, these exercises help you move better, stay upright longer, and feel more confident in your own body, no matter your age. Natural, friendly ending. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up so we know to make more content like this for you. And if you're passionate about aging well, whether for yourself or someone you love, subscribe to the channel. We're here to share tips, encouragement, and science-backed strategies to help seniors stay strong, independent, and joyful for as long as possible. Question of the day. Which of these 5 exercises are you going to start with? Drop a comment. We love hearing from you, and your story might inspire someone else. And if you know someone, maybe a parent, grandparent, or neighbor who's worried about falling or losing mobility, share this video with them. It could be the nudge they need to take that first step toward feeling better. You are not fragile. You are not too old. You are not done. Your body is still capable of change, of strength, of grace. Keep moving. Keep learning. And we'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching it. This is Wellness and Wisdom.